All right, so we're going to start off with our linear inequality review. So on here it says, oh, I zoomed in too much. Sorry. If the inequality contains either a less than or greater than, use the line below, which is a dashed or a dotted line. So a dotted line means that the points on the line, and here we're going to put, are not part of the solution. So they are not included. Are not part of the solution. Okay, so make sure you guys are copying this down. Now, if the inequality contains less than equal to or greater than equal to, then use the line below. So because it is an equal to sign, we use a solid line. And the solid line means that the points on the line are part of the solution. Okay? All right. So now it says the boundary line is graphed for each inequality. Shade the solution set for each of the inequality. So first you need to see this symbol right here. You need to figure out if it's a less than or a greater than. So in this case, this is a less than. Just in case you're not sure, remember the less than does make an L. So you can make an L for less than. Okay. And then because it's less than, that means that we're going to shade below the graph. We're going to shade on the bottom. So if we put our pencil on the line, we're going to shade everything below. Okay, so we go from that line and we shade down. Okay, so that's how you know which area you're supposed to shade. All right, I'm going to leave this example for you guys to finish later. So here it gives us -2 is less than 4x minus 2y. So we can do this one of two ways. We can get the y by itself and figure out which way we're going to shade, or we can test a point. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to test a point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a point somewhere on the graph. It can be anywhere you want. So I am going to pick this point right here. This point right here is going to be 2, 2. So I'm going to put the point here, 2, 2. 2 is my x, 2 is my y. So it's going to be -2. Is this less than 4 times 2 minus 2 times 2? Okay. We put this into our calculator exactly the way we see it. So I have my calculator right here. So -2, is this less than 4 times 2 minus 2 times 2. Enter, that comes out true. So because it does come out true, that means that this part is a shaded area. Okay, if it came out false, then that means we need to shade the other side. So this side right here is a shaded area. So let me go ahead and scroll down. All right. So then number 4 is going to be for you guys. I'm going to have this one right here. So it says, which ordered pairs are solutions to the linear inequality? And then they give us the inequality. So when they ask us which one of these are solutions, that means that they want us to take each point and plug it in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on my calculator for you. So it's going to be 5 times. Now remember, this is my x value. Oh, sorry. These ones are my x values. So these are the numbers that I'm going to put in instead of x. Okay, that's my x. And then these are my y values. So these are the numbers that I'm going to put in instead of y. Okay, that's my y values. So here is my y, here is my x. Okay, we plug them in. If it comes out true, that means that's my solution. If it comes out false, it means it is not my solution. So I'm going to do 5 times 6 minus, oh, I had already put this 5. 5 times 6 minus 0. And we're going to check to see, is this greater than or equal to 4? I hit enter. That comes out true. So then that means that this is one of my answers. This is a solution. So I'm just going to circle it. And I move on to the next one. 5 times 0 minus 4. Is this greater than or equal to 4? Enter. Oh, what did I do? minus 4. I forgot the greater than equal to sign. Enter. Or I didn't pick it right. Something happened. And then minus, good. Enter. That comes out false, so then this one is not one of my solutions. Then I move to the next one. 5 times 1 minus 1. Is this greater than or equal to 4? Enter. That comes out true, so that means this one is one of my solutions. Then this next one, 5 times 1 minus 3. Is this greater than or equal to 4? Enter. This comes out false, so I cancel this one out. And then the next one, 5 times 3 minus negative 1. So be careful because we have a double negative right here, okay? So don't forget to put it in. And then greater than or equal to 4. Enter. This gives us true. So this one is also one of our solutions. And then the last one, we have 5 times 4 minus 3. Is this greater than or equal to 4? Enter. That one also comes out true, so this one is also a solution. All right. I'm going to leave this one for you guys to try out. Let's look at number 7. So here it says, Maria is selling cookies at a bake sale. She spent $50 on supplies and will sell the cookies for $2 each. She would like to make a profit more than $80. Write and solve an inequality that finds the number of cookies X that Maria needs to sell. So we're going to write an inequality. So if we notice here, it says that she spent $50. So if she spent $50 on supplies, that means that she's already down 40. Okay, so we're going to have to subtract the 50. Minus 50. And then she says that she is going to sell the cookies for $2 each. And so right here where it says find the number of cookies X, they're telling us that cookies, we're going to use the X. So if she sells them for $2 each, we're going to do 2X minus 50. And then it says that she wants to make a profit. So here, that means that she wants to make more than $80, a profit of more than $80. So since it's more than, we're going to use a greater than. And it doesn't say she wants $80. It says she wants more than. So we can't equal. So greater than, sorry, it's kind of hard to write on here. Greater than 80. Okay. And so then the solution set, it says graph the linear inequality written in slope-intercept form, label a part that is not a solution. So if I look here, I'm going to solve for x. So I'm going to do that first by getting rid of this 50, and we do that by adding 50. Plus 50. This does not look like a plus. Plus 50. Let me zoom in so I can write a little bit better. Sorry, it's because I'm writing on my computer. And then plus 50. So 80 plus 50 is going to give us 130. Okay, then we divide both sides by 2. This cancels and we get x is greater than 130 divided by 2 is 65. So our solution set here is x is greater than 65. So this is actually the answer for this question right here. I just didn't leave any space for it. Okay. All right, the next part, it says this part was supposed to go over here with these ones. So it says graph the linear inequalities written in slope-intercept form, label a part that is not a solution. Okay, so here I am doing the odd numbers, so I'm going to skip 8. Let's look at 9. So 9 says y is less than 4. So it doesn't have any x's, it doesn't have a slope. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to find 4 on my y-axis because it says y is less than 4. So here's my y-axis. We find 4, and we are going to make a horizontal line. So I'm going to try my best to make a straight line on here, but it's going to be kind of hard. So we make a horizontal line. But because it doesn't have the equal to sign, I am going to make it a dashed line. So I'm going to go back and erase just little sections here. And there's my arrow. And so everything less than is going to be below the graph. So I am going to shade everything less than. That is the solution. So that means this up here is not a solution. All right, I'm going to leave number 10 for you guys. Let's look at number 11. So this says x plus y is greater than 4. So first I'm going to change it into slope-intercept form by moving the x to the other side, and we do that by subtracting x. What we do to one side, we did to the other side, so we get y is greater than negative x. The 4 is positive, so plus 4. So here, my y-intercept is 4, so that's where we're going to begin. We begin with our y-intercept, which is our b. So we're going to begin here at 4. And then our slope is negative x, so we're going to go down 1 to the right 1. Okay, remember, if there's no number here, it is a negative 1. So we're going to go down 1 to the right 1, and that's another point. And then down 1 to the right 1, and that is another point. Down 1 to the right 1, and we're going down because it's negative, and we keep going and going and going. So this is a point, this is a point, this is a point, this is a point. And then it is going to be a dashed line. So I'm going to try my best to make a good dashed line. I'm going to zoom out just a tad. And so it's going to look something like this. Okay. And then it says this is my greater than sign. So because it's my greater than sign, I'm going to shade everything above the graph. So this is everything above the graph. Everything above, everything above. And so that is part of my solution. This side is not part of the solution. All right. Another one, this one we have negative 2y is greater than or equal to 5x minus 6. So in order for us to solve for y, we need to get the y by itself. We need to get rid of the negative 2. And no, we do not add 2, or no, we don't subtract 2. The negative 2 and the y, when they're side by side like that, that means multiplication. So then that means that we need to do the opposite, and we have to divide. So we divide both sides by negative 2. Okay, these 2's cancel, these negatives make a positive, so 5 divided by negative 2. So we're left with y is greater than or equal to negative 5 over 2x. And negative 6 divided by negative 2 is going to give me a positive 3. So right here, we are going to put a y-intercept of positive 3. And then it's going to go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the right, 1, 2. And then we're going to go down again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the right, 2. And I believe that's all that's going to fit. I might be able to go a little bit higher right there. That'll be another point. And so I'm going to make my line. It is going to be a solid line because it has an equal to sign. And then this is my greater than. So because this is greater than, I am going to shade everything above the line. So this would be above. Sorry, it's a little bit messy because it's kind of hard to do with my mouse. Okay, so this is everything that's part of the solution. Let me fix this. This is kind of ugly. Right there. Sorry, I shouldn't have gone all the way over here. And everything on this side is not part of the solution.